frequent polls to an end. So, you're steady with that thought even now.
You are 100% right that, yeah. Even now I am with that because we have to spend time only once in 5 years, either parliament and assembly and local bodies and all elections should be completed within 6 months. Remaining 4.5 years, development, welfare and empowerment of the people who have to work. That will be the agenda.
Now, Chandrababu Naidu ji, you have also got a fairly strong grip of national politics. And you've been a convener of a national alliance. You are in touch with various parties. At a national level, the question every drawing room is asking right now is, what is the realistic number for the NDA alliance this time? From your reading of the national mood, and you are in touch with, I'm sure, many leaders of different states, how are you seeing the numbers stack up at the national level beyond exit polls?
No, I am confident. People wants to have NDA government, that is very clear. Now NDA is planning 400 plus. We are confident we will achieve it.
Every party says it's confident.
And also I am appealing to the people of India.
Yes.
Please.
No, please continue.
Only one thing if you see. I am a strong believer in India will be a global power. So far, Narendra Modi has promoted India and Indians globally very well. And now he is talking about Vikasit Bharat 2047. All Indians, including me, are endorsing his vision. We have to work towards that.
Now,
India is a great nation, great people, very inspiring time.
But what are you benefiting from the BJP? Mr. Naidu, why have you allied with the BJP? Because in Andhra Pradesh last time BJP received less than nota votes. Allow me to complete. Last time the BJP got less than nota votes in the 2019 elections in Andhra Pradesh. They have been trying to improve, but the BJP does not have a very strong organizational ground presence in Andhra Pradesh. So is it only the Modi factor which is appealing to you? Do you really see this relationship lasting over a long term, over a sustained term, Mr. Naidu? Given that you have also been a person who has been seen to have national ambitions of his own in the past.
No, what I'm saying, one thing you are aware. I have prepared Vision 2020 for the state of Andhra Pradesh in 1999. That Vision 2020 has become a reality today. We have grown beyond that. And at the same time now, country is developing under Narendra Modi's leadership. We people, and also I am one among so many senior leaders of this great nation. We have to contribute to this great nation under his leadership. I am being the regional party president. We will cooperate with them for nation building. And I am having my own, if you see, last time also I worked for under NDA government. Even people of Telugu people community has benefited a lot. Country develop, then states will develop, all communities will develop. This is the analogy, we have to work it out. In politics, what we are doing, only service to the nation and building the nation. Even last time when I was in NDA, never I aspired any position. Even never I accepted any ministerial berths also. contribution to the nation is important. That is where I am totally committed. You have seen all my career for the last 40 years. I want to continue my effort for contribution of this great nation, that's all.
I take that, but I need to ask you, Mr. Naidu, that there have been many ups and downs in your relationship with the BJP. In 2019, you had said that aligning with the BJP had been a political compulsion, but forming an anti-BJP front has become a democratic compulsion. So this was 4 or 5 years back. You had said democracy is in danger, central institutions are being demolished, and that's why these forces have come together. In fact, Mr. Naidu, even before Nitish Kumar was being projected as a possible face or leader of an anti-BJP front at a national level, you will remember that people were thinking that you will be the leader at a national level once again and play the kind of role that you played in 99, 2000, 2001. And that was the expectation of several people from you. At that time, you were also expressing some frustration with the BJP. Now, what the nation wants to know, Mr. Naidu, is between 2019 and now, what has changed that has led to your change in perspective? Can you elaborate on this in as much detail as you want for our national audience?
No, you know, in 2019, we demanded for special status. Except special status, we don't have any reservations or any differences with BJP or NDA. 2014 bifurcation is a painful process. At that time, they promised special status. We tried, but we could not get it. And at the same time, 2019, Jagan has been elected as Chief Minister. He has destroyed total ecosystem of development. He borrowed 14 lakh crores as debt by pledging government properties, collectorates, hospitals, like this, Raitu Bazaars. So many things he has done. Now, in Andhra Pradesh, there is no democracy also. All these things happened. Now it is, as a matter of fact, to protect the Telugu community. I wanted to associate with NDA and develop this nation. Even for the last 10 years, if you see the track record, Narendra Modi ji has done extremely well, globally and also nationally. We wanted to contribute for our side what all possible.
Mr. Naidu, now I want to bring you into the issue of your extremely argumentative, friction-based and difficult equation with Jagan. I have seen in the course of my career many relationships where political allies have a go at each other, they attack each other. But I think you are one of the few examples where the fight between you and Jagan is very, very personal. Very personal. He is much younger to you. He is an entrant into politics much later, but he says that you have tied up with BJP because you are a zero. I'm just using his words. Please don't mind. He says that why is Chandrababu Naidu afraid? Why is Chandrababu Naidu afraid? And because he is afraid, he is forming alliances. Chandrababu Naidu is arrested with no tires, seeking support from other political parties. He is a zero, and if he forms alliances with other parties, the final result will also be a big zero. Why this kind of extreme feeling that he has about you? What has gone wrong in your relationship with Jagan?
No.
You knew his father quite well.
No, can you...
You knew his father quite well. You had a working equation with his father.
You know very... Yeah. No, both Jagan Reddy, his father and me are friends. During 80s, we were ministers. we are together. We are close friends. Then we differed each other because I joined Telugu Desam. He was in Congress. I became Chief Minister in 1995. Rajshekhar Reddy became Chief Minister in 2004. You know my performance, my contribution to this great nation and to the Telugu community. Nobody so far, anytime, made any allegations or corruption on me. You are aware of that. I got so many opportunities. I kept always, I want to be clean, honest, and at the same time, good governance for the people. But Jagan, I have seen so many chief ministers. I was chief minister. I was sometimes opposition leader. 14 years chief minister. 15 years opposition leader. My party is in power for 22 years. Now we are going to come as chief minister. All these things are okay. But never I have seen this type of chief minister who is indictive and mentally imbalanced and harass people and destroy everybody. Not only me, all political parties, even public, even everything is destroyed. If you see, all our institutions have been destroyed totally. Even Amaravati, what is the sin Amaravati has done? We need capital. After 10 years, there is no capital today. If I ask why you are doing all these things, no, I want to do 3 capitals. Then naturally we have to oppose in the interest of the public. Then we are all enemies for him. Is it right? Even Polavaram, he destroyed Polavaram. That is the very, very interesting, important project for Andhra Pradesh. If you complete Polavaram and linking all rivers, every acre of land we can give water. He destroyed and also he damaged that project. Now we opposed. We are enemies for him. Can you imagine this? We are in politics, no enemies in politics. We will differ policies. If you think anybody will differ with him on public policy and public issue, he is treating them enemies and declaring war. That is the biggest challenge people are facing in Andhra Pradesh. I have seen so many chief ministers, I have worked with so many leaders, national leaders, never have faced this type of problem.
But you just called him mentally imbalanced. Is that not too extreme a comment? To call the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh mentally imbalanced, that's very strong language coming from a person like you.
No, what I'm saying, you can go through all his actions for the last 5 years. We are all the sufferers. There is any truth, anybody can take action. There is no truth. You will do all these things. What can we say? I am telling you an example. One weaver, one Mr. Subbarao in Ontimetta, Kadapa district, his own district. His land has been changed online. He had some debt. He want to sell that land and repay and educate his children. Now, after seeing that record change, he went to everybody. Then nobody supported him. Finally, he was frustrated and committed suicide by putting his head in rail track. His wife and daughter has taken poison and they died. Can you imagine this type of problems? Even one Mrs. Lakshmi came to Delhi. He cut her finger, showing that so much of injustice in Andhra Pradesh. She was not repenting for cutting her finger, but she is saying so much of injustice. We have to correct all these things. I came here to represent to PM and also President of India and also Honorable Chief Justice, but I couldn't meet them. To protest I have done. That is the peak of frustration level in Andhra Pradesh. Every citizen is facing.
Are you bitter or angry because you went to jail for 53 days in the skill development scam?
No, I'm not angry.
Are you bitter, angry? How does it change your public profile?
You know me very well.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, I'm not at all bitter, I'm not at all hesitated for a right. I didn't commit any mistake. Nation knows. People all over the world demonstrated. People in Andhra and Telangana, they fought. Even national level, everybody supported me. They know my character. But unnecessarily I suffered. But in democracy, as usual, this type of politicians will come. All these things will happen.
Mr. Naidu,
If they establish any case, I'm telling you, if they establish any case, they have to educate the people. They have to tell to the people, this is the mistake he has committed.
okay, so Mr. Naidu, the viewers will say even Arvind Kejriwal says that. What Mr. Naidu is saying, even Kejriwal says that. If Kejriwal comes out tomorrow, he will say the same thing. What's the difference between the two cases?
No, no, you can go through records. You can go through records. You can go through the procedure, what he has done. Personally, you can go through and tell to the nation which is right, which is wrong. I don't want to talk about the case details because it is pending in the court.
Mr. Naidu, a very big issue in the national picture, and I'm keeping on coming back to the national picture because actually I believe you have a good sense of national politics and a very good sense of national politics. And I remember the times when even Harkishan Singh Surjit used to take your advice, Mulayam Singh Yadav used to take your advice, Deve Gowda used to take your advice, and I.K. Gujral, it is believed, used to take decisions only after speaking to you. So you have a fairly good sense of national politics. So the big issue in national politics nowadays, Mr. Naidu, is that North versus South. And there are some people who are putting a narrative that South will go anti-Modi, even if North goes pro-Modi, even if Bengal goes more pro-Modi, even if Assam goes pro-Modi, South will go anti-Modi. This is the narrative being put to bifurcate in a way North from South politically. As one of India's most prominent leaders from the South, how do you view this analysis which has been doing the rounds quite a lot of late in the English media?
No, you are aware, always in South India, we used to have more regional parties base. In Tamil Nadu, DMK, ADMK from the beginning, decades together. And also Andhra Pradesh, for the 4 decades, regional party and national party, afterwards regional parties. Karnataka also regional party, then national parties. That is how it has happened. Even in Kerala, left and LDF and UDF combinations. That is the political situation in South India. But at the same time, if you see now, Karnataka BJP is having fair chances, Telangana, even Andhra Pradesh, we are working together. So this is where always power has to be balanced as far as possible. In course of time, all these things are going to happen. What you are expecting, development is uniform, but we have to respect each other. All parts of the nation, we have to work together, overall building of the great nation. That is my view.
So this North-South divide, you don't think is going to be there when the results come on the 4th of June?
That is,
do you think BJP can make inroads into not just Andhra, for example, into Tamil Nadu, where they are putting a lot of emphasis? I mean, is it possible for the BJP to be accepted in the southern states? That's my question to you, on its own and also in conjunction with allies.
No, with alliance, naturally yes. On its own, some other states yes. Some other states, LDF, UDF in Kerala and also Tamil Nadu, very peculiar situation. Then how things are going to happen, we have to watch.
Mr. Naidu, last question. In the middle of the election, I'm sure you're working very, very, very hard on the ground, and you must, I mean, you get a thrill with campaigning, meeting people. Do you speak to the Prime Minister? Are you in touch with him? Do you speak on the phone? Do you connect? Are there people in the party who speak to you? How do you,
No, recently
coordinate at the day-to-day level?
No, very cordial atmosphere, very harmonious relations. I speak very occasionally. I speak to Amit Shah ji, Nadda ji, and senior leaders in the party. We are all working together. Even last time when Modi ji has come to Guntur district, we had a discussion with him personally also. We are maintaining very good relations and very, very cordial relations, I can say.
And last question, Mr. Naidu. This is not a trick question, but this is how I was thinking. You know, before the announcement of your alliance, there was a time when there was this vote in the new parliament, and Jagan was also supporting BJP. You were also supporting BJP. So long term, is it possible for two parties to be supporting? I mean, you are in an alliance, Jagan is not. But what will Jagan's play be at the national level? Is it possible for both the parties to be supporting the BJP at the national level? Because 4 months back, people used to say, which party will BJP tie up with? And the whole game changer was when you tied up. Many people were surprised. Till last minute, you know, people were guessing what this alliance, who will win the alliance. So how do you read that situation, Mr. Naidu?
No, you know very well, not now, from the beginning for the last 4 decades, Telugu Desam and BJP used to work together. Before NDA, even after NDA, we are working together in so many occasions. This is natural allies. We used to work together, overall benefit of the nation and also overall benefit of the state. That is how things happen. Today also same thing is happening. He supported central government. It is only association, or you can say anything, conditional support or support. Now we are having alliance. Always with alliance, we will have more responsibility to support each other and also building the nation and also state. So that is the relations we are maintaining today.
Well, Mr. Naidu, always a privilege and a pleasure speaking to you. I wish you all the best. And I hope that if I come to Andhra, I will have the opportunity to watch you on the campaign trail. Thank you very much, Mr. Naidu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Co-powered by Simpolo Tiles and Bathware.
With over 1,12,718 startups igniting innovation, driving digital growth. Over 800 million internet users are bridging distances and strengthening bonds across the globe, making India the third largest digitalized country in the world, accounting for around 46% of the world's real-time digital transactions. To celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra, Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards.
Keen, sir, your dinner.
On a tile? It's antibacterial.
Scratch resistant also.
But plates?
Cane by. It's a tile ad.
IM Plus टेक्नोलॉजी से बने वर्ल्ड क्लास टाइल्स टाइल हो तो सिंपल हो.
In just a decade, India has transformed into a digital powerhouse. From classrooms to clinics, farms to finance, digitalization is revolutionizing every aspect of life. To celebrate the makers and shakers behind Digital India and India's phenomenal digital yatra, Republic Business is delighted to bring its inaugural Republic Business Emerging Tech Awards.
As the battle for 2024 elections gathers pace, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh speaks to Arnab.
हम पूरी तरह से आश्वस्त हैं माहौल देखने के बाद, जनता का मूड देखने के बाद कि 400 हम इस फिगर को क्रॉस करेंगे।
Defence Minister in a tell-all interview to Republic reiterates "Ab ki par 400 par" slogan.
इस समय इतना ही कहना चाहूंगा। पीओके से आवाज उठेगी, मुझे पक्का विश्वास है। और पीओके के बारे में तो फर्म कन्विक्शन के साथ मैं कहना चाहता हूं, था, है और रहेगा।
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh tells Arnab POK will merge with India, says it is only a matter of time. After CBI raids in Chandesh Khali, TMC says bombs may have been planted. BJP fields 2611 prosecutor Ujjwal Nikam from Mumbai North Central. And first up, we cut across to these pictures coming in live from Vadodara, where Home Minister Amit Shah is holding a roadshow. This ahead of the third phase of the polls. Rousing reception that he's received as he has been holding one roadshow after the other. Those are pictures coming in from Vadodara, where there is a wave of these saffron flags with so many of those supporters who are a part of this roadshow to welcome Amit Shah. It began from Ran Mukteshwar Temple in the Pratapnagar area of the city and is proceeding towards Jendigate and Manvi in the old city areas. There is a rousing reception for Amit Shah, who will later head towards Nyay Mandir before the culmination of this roadshow at the Khanderao Market Crossroads. The CT unit of BJP that has been preparing very hard to put up this roadshow. In fact, before arriving in Vadodara, he had also addressed a public meeting in Godhra. I believe my colleague Priyanka is with us on the ground, where she's getting us all the details of what is happening right now. Priyanka, do tell us what the mood is like. Of course, we see that for ourselves through these pictures. It is palpitating for all of them who have come out in support of Amit Shah being a part of this roadshow. Also, earlier on when he spoke in Godhra, he addressed that public meeting in Gujarati. What were the kind of statements he made?
Well, you know, if we pan our cameras right here, we will understand what essentially has been the reception of Union Home Minister Amit Shah here in his home state, and how he has been received as not just as a minister but as a candidate and a worker who has risen from the ranks from inside of the party in the state of Gujarat. And that's exactly what the workers of the BJP who had been addressed by Amit Shah in the morning as well had also reflected. As of now, we see on that Rath the Union Home Minister Amit Shah along with the current candidate Smit Patel, along with Ranjan Ben Bhatt, who was the earlier candidate of the BJP. And that essentially another political message that is going across to the cadre of the BJP and the people of the country and the people of Vadodara at least. How there were reports of an infighting in the BJP for the change of candidature of Ranjan Ben Bhatt, but now we are looking at Ranjan Ben Bhatt along with the current candidate on the Rath with the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. In fact, we are also picking up voices on how the workers in fact have also been receiving Amit Shah's campaign here. As we have seen, in fact, a lot of workers who are walking with us, we'll try to get in a word from them. वडोदरा शहर में अमित शाह जी आए हैं, रोड शो चल रहा है. किस तरह से आप इलेक्शंस देखते हैं? आप बीजेपी के कार्यकर्ता हैं, क्या टारगेट दिया गया है?
नरेंद्र मोदी जी और अमित शाह जी गुजरात के लिए वो अपने एक परिवार का हिस्से की तरह लोग उनको देखते हैं. और आप देख सकते हो जिस तरीके से उनका स्वागत हो रहा है। हमारे बड़ौदा में भी आज पार्टी ने सबसे युवा उम्मीदवार गुजरात के 33 साल की उम्र है हेमांग भाई जोशी को टिकट दिया हुआ है। तो खास तौर पर युवा आज बहुत एक्साइटेड है और बढ़ चढ़कर वोट करेगा। और जिस तरीके से केंद्र सरकार में मोदी साहब के नेतृत्व में, अमित शाह जी के नेतृत्व में जो ऐतिहासिक निर्णय 10 साल में देश ने देखे, वो देखकर आने वाले इलेक्शन में जो अभी तक के सभी रिकॉर्ड को तोड़कर 9 लाख 10 लाख की लीड से आने वाले इलेक्शन में इस बार के उम्मीदवार हेमांग भाई जोशी को बड़ौदा जिताएगा।
ये टारगेट दिया हुआ है 9 लाख 10 लाख के लीड से जिताना है। जीत निश्चित है क्या ये आप सही?
जीत 26 सीट 2014 में भी 26 सीट आई थी, 2019 में भी गुजरात में 26 में से 26 सीट जीते। इस बार हैट्रिक लगाने जा रहे हैं। जीत का कोई डाउट ही नहीं है। इस बार हर एक सीट 5 लाख के टारगेट से जीतने का एक लक्ष्यांक हमारे प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष आदरणीय CR पाटिल साहब ने दिया। पर बड़ौदा ऑलरेडी 2014 में और 2019 में 5 लाख की लीड से 5,80,000 के लीड से रंजन बेन को जीता चुकी है। इस बार नए उम्मीदवार है और वो युवा है। तो युवा जो 60% जो आबादी में से है बड़ौदा की, वो 60% युवा 18 से 35 साल का है, वो बढ़ चढ़कर वोट करेगा, वो मुझे विश्वास है।
Let's keep panning our cameras as we continue this conversation as well, Suesha, with the gentleman, as we are trying to understand, because you know there had been a lot of infighting. हम आपसे भी पूछेंगे कि बहुत ज़्यादा अंदर ही अंदर अंदरूनी झगड़े बाहर आ रहे थे। कैंडिडेट सिलेक्शन को लेके काफ़ी सारी दिक्कतें हो रही थी। रंजन बेन भट्ट को अगेंस्ट में उनके पोस्टर्स लगाए जा रहे थे। रंजन बेन भट्ट पहले कैंडिडेट थे, पर आज भी वो वहीं पे आज रथ पे अमित शाह जी के साथ किस तरह से देखो?
See, when there is a big family, there are small clashes, but that small clashes won't affect the voters. Voters see Amit Shah and Narendra Modi and vote. They don't see internal politics. They have nothing to do with the internal politics of party. But as a family, when Ranjan Man has got 10 years of tenure to work for the people of Baroda, now new youth Hemang Bhai Joshi, who is the new candidate of BJP, has got chance to work for the upcoming 5 years.
But in this big family, everything is okay now. Is that what you're trying to say?
Everything is okay. जब डेवलपमेंट की बात होती है तो सब साथ मिलकर, वो कॉरपोरेटर हो, कार्यकर्ता हो। मैं युवा मोर्चा का अध्यक्ष हूँ बड़ौदा सिटी का, तो युवा मोर्चा में भी थोड़े कुछ मनमुटाव होते हैं, लेकिन जब कार्यक्रम आता है, जब हमारा काम दायित्व जो होता है इलेक्शन में होता है या फिर लोगों की सेवा करना, उसमें कभी भी कोई ऊंच नीच नहीं होती है। हर एक कार्यकर्ता अपने से हो सके उतना पूरा काम करता है।
एक आखिरी सवाल मैं पूछूंगी, संक्षेप में बताइएगा। आपने कहा कि एक मोदी और अमित शाह फैक्टर जरूर है, तो जितना भी बीजेपी एक जरूर एक वेल ऑयल मशीनरी की तरह काम कर रही है, पर एक मोदी और अमित शाह का फैक्टर जरूर है जिसकी वजह से आपको लगता है कि 8 से 10 लाख का वोट मार्जिन जीते।
आदरणीय मोदी साहब के नेतृत्व में 2014 के पहले जो युवा मतदान नहीं करता था, वोटिंग के परसेंटेज कम थे, वो 2014 से हमने देखा तो वोटिंग का परसेंटेज एकदम से बढ़ गया था। तो वो मोदी जी को देखकर लोग वोट करते, और वो फैक्टर हमेशा से हमारे लिए है। हम हर एक कार्यकर्ता भी हम मोदी के परिवार से ऐसा फेसबुक पर या सोशल मीडिया पे वोट रखते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे लिए एक ही फेस है। आदरणीय मोदी साहब ने जो 10 साल में काम किया, ऐसा काम ना पहले किसी ने किया था और ना भविष्य में शायद कोई कर पाएगा, ऐसा हमें अभी कार्यकर्ताओं को और लोगों को लगता है।
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर स्पीकिंग टू अस। सो दैट वाज द बीजेपी युवा मोर्चा हेड हियर इन वडोदरा, who's also telling us about how there is a Modi and Shah factor. You know, we had seen that when the candidates were being selected of the BJP, there had been a lot of fights, there had been a lot of protests, and Vadodara was one of those seats where we had seen the blatant, a lot of rebellion against Ranjan Ben Bhatt, who was the sitting MP from Vadodara. And while the candidate selection had been going on, there had been posters which had been put up against her, the cadre had been against her, and now what we are seeing is the new candidate that has been obviously also selected and been fielded by the BJP, along with Ranjan Ben Bhatt and Amit Shah, who are present there at the Rath. And we'll also keep panning our cameras to show our viewers how the people of Vadodara in fact have come out. And it's also important to take a step back and understand the visit of Union Minister Amit Shah in his home state of Gujarat, and specifically why today and how today, in fact, we have been seeing mega back-to-back rallies that Amit Shah has addressed, all of them in Gujarati, but all of them had different content, is also something that we noticed, and that essentially helps us understand that how the campaigning for the third phase, which also includes all of the seats of Gujarat, has begun for the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who earlier in the day, in fact, started his day with Porbandar. There as well, he had spoken about the entire Congress manifesto and how it is a reflection of the Muslim League ideology and philosophies. Then we had him in Panchmahal. He once again reiterated the Article 370 issue and the Ram Temple. And then in Bharuch, which is also a tribal seat where he had seen Amit Shah reiterating and speaking about the UCC issue. So different issues that were being addressed by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Important to note, all of the rallies done in Gujarati, all of the rallies had different issues that Amit Shah raised as well. Even now we can see Amit Shah in our frame, and along with Ranjanben Bhatt, who's also present there, and Himang Joshi, who's also present there as well. Amit Shah as not just a leader, but also as a worker, as a candidate, showing the people the lotus. We'll try to get in a word from more workers who are enthusiastically speaking something at us. We'll try to understand. क्या बताना चाह रहे हैं?
ये बार 26 से 26 सीट पर फिर से भगवा लहरा रहा है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी फिर से आ रही है, and they're sweeping all the 26 seats with a full majority of 5 lakh plus leads.
One seat you already won.
It was in that is called and so-called winning movement for BJP, starting their movement as a campaign with very strong momentum with a one win.
And how do you see the coming, the third phase where Gujarat will go into elections? What are some of the issues that you are seeing people asking you about as well as a BJP vote?
Yes, in 26 years we are in the power in the state election, and for the upcoming, the development is the only reason how we go towards to 2047, towards a developed India. And we are looking forward it and making it possible in every aspect of infrastructure development, and wherever we can make it clear, like roads, infrastructures are always best in Gujarat, but make it possible and 5 trillion economy towards it, the making a strong nation. That is it, we are going out and looking forward that giving 26 seats in permanent membership in UN Security Council.